Welcome back to 5 Minute Drum Lessons, where we get it done in 5 minutes or less. On today's agenda, Cold Sweat, James Brown. So, you guys seem to be into the funky stuff, and I am too. So, I'm going to do a couple grooves that I really like, and things that will, if you learn them, will definitely help open up your playing and give you some other vocabulary to work with. And Cold Sweat is one of those great funky grooves that we should all spend a little time working on, and one of my faves, so we're gonna do it. There's other Cold Sweat videos out there, but not one for me yet. So we're gonna go through it nice and slow, and the transcription I'm using is from www.groovelibrary.blogspot.com. I'm pretty sure I just Googled Cold Sweat, drum groove, went to images, and printed this off. So if you want to see it, that's all you need to do. And I can also try to include it as a PDF. We'll see if I remember to do that, but I'll try my best. So basically, we're going to look at the groove without the open hi-hats in it, and then just add the open hi-hats at the end. So the first bar is actually pretty straightforward. If you can play this groove, it's basically that, except for beat 4 is displaced to the end 4. So instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So the accent is on the and 4 on the snare drum instead of being on beat 4, which would be typical. So the first bar sounds like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's it. And then you have an open hi-hat on the and 4, or the and 3 with the bass drum: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then across the bar line, it's interesting because you don't have beat 1 in the second bar. So this is a 2-bar phrase, and we want to be aware of that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So the second bar is without the open hi-hats: 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 and then 1 on the repeat. There is a bass drum on the repeat. So the second bar again: 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1. And so you want to bring out the 2 and the 4, and then the ghost notes in between. Make sure they're nice and quiet, because that's going to add depth to your groove, but you don't want them to take up too much space. And then if we add the open hi-hats on the and of 1 and the and of 3, sounds like this: 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1. And how much you open the hi-hat is up to you, whether you're going to do a little half open thing, or if you're really going to open it right up. You can go for the sound that you want to go for. That's what I'm going to do today. And if you're trying to imitate the record, you can listen to it and try to get the same sound on the record. So the whole thing all the way through, nice and slow: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And keep in mind, at least on this, the where you close the hi-hat isn't notated, but it's just the next 8th note after. So you open it and then you close it on the next hit. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then I'll play it again without the count on top: 3, 4. right, so that's basically it. That's Cold Sweat. You know where to find the notation. Check it out, see what you can do with it. I'll try it a little faster so you can hear it, and then it'll be up to you to go work on it and have some fun with it and add this stuff to your vocabulary. Displaced snare notes, opening the hi-hat up, and creating a 2-bar phrase, which is pretty cool too. So 3 and 4 and... So that's it. Yeah, super cool groove. If you have any suggestions of things of this nature, cool grooves that you would like to see explained, or you think others could benefit from having explained, please let me know what they are, and I'll be happy to check them out and do a quick little video on them. For now, that's it. Thank you for joining me. Any questions, let me know, and I'll see you on the next one.